Alright, so before this video starts, this is Embassy Suites by Hilton. The owner, the viewer, who lended us his 2 cars. This is his hotel, and it's a very nice hotel. This is obviously, if you stayed at a luxury hotel, you would know all the amenities in there: seating, lunch, dinner, buffets, everything. Beautiful suites inside. And of course, if none of that pleases you, that it's expensive or something, complimentary evening reception, 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Free drinks and light snacks. This is in the Naperville area, in the Chicagoland area. So if you want to come check that out, and if you're not interested in any of that, then there are pretty cool waterfalls also, which is probably my favorite part. So that's really cool. Anyways, on with the video. Hey everyone, I'm Zen Beg. This is Auto Group, and this is the 2014 Maserati Quattroporte GTS. So this car starts at about 120,000, I think. This one goes with the Bowers & Wilkins sound system, and the extra packages inside about $150,000. It has a 3.8 liter twin turbo V8 making 523 horsepower and 524 pound-feet of torque. So you got these big wheels. I'm pretty sure they're 21-inch wheels. You got Michelin's on here, obviously Michelin Pilot Super Sports. Those are the best in the business in terms of this type of car. The curb weight is about 4,100 pounds, so it's a big heavy car, but it is all-wheel drive. And you got those red brake calipers. Very nice, shapely design. It's in a black and outside. Got that Maserati logo, Italian made, all assembled over there. So in the back you got those quad exhaust tips. So this is what it looks like on the outside. You got the Maserati logo, and of course you got the 3 iconic these vents that come in most Maseratis. Looks very, very nice from that. You got front LED lights. Got that big Maserati logo here. Your park assist sensors in the front. It's got that big the slanted grill for the cooling, and it has a little diffuser in the front, and it looks very nice. And the thing is, this is a very expensive GT Cruiser type car. This is basically like a 4-door Porsche, for example. Any of those types of cars which have a lot of decent power and do it very efficiently while seating 4 people. So for the backseat, let's just see what's the situation with the backseat. Okay, so it's not that bad. I have my seat to my personal position, which is over there, and you can see there's so much legroom because this car, here's the funny thing, it might not look like it because it's sporty, half doors and everything, but it's 207 inches long. That's 2 inches shorter than a Bentley Flying Spur. So as you can see, it's very long. It's got low profile tires. So let's go ahead and take a seat. It's got like 2 indents for your knees, although I mean that's kind of funny because you could sit very nice and comfortably in this car. Got your armrest. You can open it up to some features like the cup holder. Boom, you got that. You got a little bit of storage over here with your USB outlet and 12-volt power outlet, which you always want in your car. Here's the infotainment controls in the back for your climate. Actually the climate controls, and then the vents over here. You got some storage in the back. Leather seating. And of course you don't expect anything less. And Alcantara headliner on the top. Steering wheel does not have leather Alcantara, but it does have leather with wood in the back or in between. And the dashboard has like this burl wood type look, and you got the Quattroporte logo, which let's go ahead and check that under the front. Bowers & Wilkins sound system in this car, which is cool. And of course my pet peeve in some cars where this piece is plastic. It's not plastic, it's soft touch. You can press into it, which is what I like a lot. So let's go onto the front seat. So here's the Maserati's interior. It's got leather finish on the door, stitching up top. You got this little cool LCD display. So when you start it up and you're not ready to go fully, you're an accessory. Look at how cool that looks. It's like a blue tint. It doesn't even look like it's a screen, which is really nice. And in the middle you got a huge screen. I'm pretty sure this is like 8.5 or 9 inches. I mean, it looks very big because it's wide and tall. Looks very nice. So let's go ahead and get started. let's take a look at the engine now. There it is. It says V8 on the top. Maserati logos everywhere, which look really nice. This is a twin turbo engine. It's a very nice setup. It's a very big engine considering this is a 3.8 liter engine. You wouldn't imagine it to be very big, but it's huge. So it looks very nice. You got your radiator in the front. Everything is in its place. Battery looks great. So now let's go ahead and drive it. The accelerator response is so sharp and it has so much horsepower. So like it feels like a thrill even going down in these like areas. And there's like immediate push. The steering ratio is very crisp and it gets tight at higher speeds. So when you're driving it, it feels just like a little rocket that you're just turning and going, woo. The brake response is so sharp. And turning in, there's no body roll. The suspension is nice and tight and the turning radius is very sharp. Actually, this car is absolutely insane. This is the most horsepower car I've ever driven, and in turns, watch this. The body roll is so minimal, and you don't have to correct the steering. And the steering weight is very good. Like it goes just warm, sharp in the turn, you know. It's just like even turning into a parking lot after you're done, you know, going wherever you are to a party or something. It's just like is parking lot now. The steering wheel gets light at some speeds and heavier at others, so now you know you could do a nice light turn, but or else it's just very stiff. The only problem I have is checking over your left shoulder. The car has such like a lack of visibility, but it is a Grand Coupe. So, and the gear selector is pretty cool. Press on the release, the safety button. You can go back. You got your backup camera. Then you know you got park, and of course you got your manual mode and everything. The display is nice and clear, and that just like punching it and stepping on it, the 0 to 60 time is about 4.2 seconds. So when either my dad was driving it, I was driving it, like when you pick up the speed, it just goes choom, like a rocket. It's very sharp in the turning, and I really enjoyed the way this car drove overall. That's pretty much all we had to cover for this car. Alcantara headline, and inside you got wood. You got all the luxury features. This is an Italian bred car, straight up. This is like a four-door Ferrari, as a lot of people say about the Quattroporte, and for sure this is. Like, this drives either like a Corvette or Ferrari. If you want a four-door version of those, you can go ahead and get this. The price is not that high either, considering those types of cars are a little bit more expensive than this car. So overall, we really enjoyed the time with this Maserati Quattroporte GTS. Make sure to get the GTS one if you want to have the most fun, because the normal one has about like 402 or 404 horsepower. So if you want to increase that by 100 and something, go ahead and get the GTS. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Auto Group. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe for weekly videos, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Back, you got those quad exhaust tips. Obviously, you gotta get all that, you know, thingy. हाँ जो भी कुछ और अभी बताता ना नहीं चलाते रहते रुकना. Hey everyone, Hey everyone. As for the hood of this car, in order to check out the engine, let's take a look. कहाँ था?
येलो कलर का ये साइड करते हैं.
Oh yeah. Alright, so let's take a look at the engine now. Thank you so much.
छोड़.
अरे पहली दफा हो गया. अच्छा चल अब चलते हैं. अब तुम